Alright, so let's settle down and let's start. Start with sitting up straight, hands on your knees, back straight. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. And start to inhale and exhale, long inhalations and long exhalations. Gently bring your hands together. Start rubbing them together. And place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face. And with a few blinks, open your eyes. Let's start with neck rotations. You're going to inhale as your head goes back. And exhale as it comes forward. Large circles with your neck. Let's go in the other direction. Inhale as the head goes back. And exhale as it comes forward. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. One more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Come to the center and let's look from side to side. And once again, come to the center and ear to shoulder. Good, stop the practice. Now, interlock your fingers together, extend your arms up. Keep pressing the groin down as you lift your arms up. Don't compress the sides of the neck. Keep the sides of the neck long so you're pushing the shoulders down, but the arms up. And then bring your hands closer to the elbows. Hold the elbows with your hands and lift the elbows up. Pull the chin into the chest. Stretching the back of the neck, stretching the inner edges of your shoulders. And go ahead and look up and release your arms. Now take the right hand up and back and pull your elbows further, the right elbow further behind your head. Keep the chin lifted. Good. Release and let's do the same thing on the other side. So left hand goes up and back and you pull that elbow further behind the head. And release. Now interlock both hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the arms up. Release the arms, interlock your fingers together in front of you and extend the arms out. Pull the shoulder blades away from each other. Widen the palms. Good. Release. Now, left hand on the right knee and twist back. Keep the left hip pushed down into the floor as you roll the shoulders back. And let's come back. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So right hand on the left knee and twist back. And let's come back. Good. Now place your hands flat on the floor in front of you. Walk your hands forward. Get the forehead, nose and chin as close to the floor as you can. Slowly walk your hands back. Now both hands on either side of the right knee and then walk your hands forward. Slowly walk your hands back. Both hands on either side of the left and walk your hands forward. slowly walk your hands back. Now place your hand flat on the floor next to you. Reach out with the other hand, look up at the ceiling. Then let's come back and let's do the same thing on the other side. And let's come back. Now bring your feet together in the Trikonasana. And press your hands into the floor and see if you can walk a little forward. Not too much, as far as you can. Just feel a gentle stretch on the groin and on the lower back. And let's come back. Now extend both legs straight out and touch the toes. And come up. Now widen the legs and come into your Upavishta Konasana. Yeah. Here also pull the toes in and see if you can gently touch the toes. Good. Let's come back. Now come on all fours, hands and knees on the floor. Now let's start with the tiger breathing. So you're going to inhale, push your belly button to the floor, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. One more time, inhale, look up. And exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Come back to your base position, start your wrist stretches. Turn the hands around until they face you. And then turn them back. So just several times turning the hands around and turning them back. Now stop with both hands facing you. Start to rock back and forth. And side to side. Good. Stop the practice. Bring your hands back to their original positions. Place your toes on the floor and lift your knees up off of the floor. Push your tailbone up. Before you straighten the knees, widen the shoulder blades. Press the shoulder blades away from each other. Pull them away from each other, away from the neck, away from the spine, and keep lengthening the sides of the body. And then once you have reached the maximum extension on your upper body, then start to straighten one leg and then the other leg. You're just moving the hamstrings, opening the hamstrings. And then straighten both legs. Press the toes down, press the wrists down, widen the hamstrings, pull the shoulder blades away from each other. Good. Step forward, Uttanasana. Press the fingertips down in Uttanasana. Same thing you did in downward dog. You're going to press the thighs back. You're going to widen the hamstrings. Again, place your hands on the floor. Step back into downward dog. Focus on lifting the tailbone up. Focus on deepening the hip crease. Focus on widening the hamstrings. Now step forward, Uttanasana. Again, let's press the fingertips down. Start to open the chest by pressing the chest forward, getting the chest closer to the floor. And again, let's go into downward dog. Step back into downward dog. Steffi, increase the distance between your hands and your feet. Walk back. Nisha, you also. You can walk your legs back because, yeah, now your back is more straight. Good. Step forward, Uttanasana. Yeah, and now slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself up into a standing position. Let's start with the Surya Namaskars. Come to the front of your mat. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Let's do one more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Good. Go into your child's pose. Rest. Rest. Even in the child's pose, keep walking your hands forward. You're resting the torso, resting the chest and the forehead, but keep walking the hands forward so that there's still an extension on your upper body. Okay, and then come up and sit down. So if you sit down with your legs crossed. Now if your knees do not come to the floor when you're sitting cross-legged, then place something under you. Like you could sit on a blanket or you could sit on a block in case your knees do not come down to the floor. And if it's not comfortable for you to sit on the floor, you can always place something under you. Okay, interlock your fingers together, extend your arms up. Feel the extension on your shoulder blades right now. Okay, now you're going to release your arms and try and feel the same kind of extension. So really lift those arms up, extending from the inner shoulders all the way up to the fingertips. Keep extending up, push the groin down. Push the groin down. Relax your abdomen. So the stomach should not be tight, although the rib cage is lifted. Be aware of that. Satya, you can release your arms and keep the hands separate. Like you don't have to interlock the fingers. You just yes, like that. Yes. Palms are facing each other. Monica, try to straighten your elbows a little more. Okay, release your arms. Now, switch the crossing of the legs. You're waking up the upper body to start doing your standing asanas. So here again, interlock your fingers together, extend your arms up. It's a gradual movement of lengthening. It's not a mindless movement where you just kind of jerk the hands up. It's you are lifting and raising the arms, the palms, the elbows, and then you release your arms and the fingers, the hands face each other, the palms face each other. Keep the armpits wide. Although the shoulder blades, there's a tendency to bring the shoulder blades closer to each other, resist that. Keep the shoulder blades pulling out away from each other as your arms go straight. Arms are parallel to each other. Release. Release. Once again, change the crossing of the legs, and now we're going to twist to the side. So I'm just going to sit on the side. Now again, interlock your fingers together, extend your arms up. Every time you extend up, there should be more of a lengthening. Yeah, make sure your chin is not close to the chest, it is lifted. And you're lengthening the arms up. Good. Now release your arms, left hand on the right knee and twist back. You're going to place your fingertips on the floor and ascend the spine up. Ascend the spine up. Pull the elbow, the left elbow away from your body so that even the left shoulder is pulled out. Because when you're twisting, the upper body should remain open. Lift up. Imagine that the energy of the body is lifting up. The rib cage is opening, diaphragm is opening. Good. Release. Interlock your fingers together again. Extend your arms up. And then release your arms, right hand on the left knee and twist again. Pull the right elbow away from the body. I need to see the twist happening only on the lumbar spine, not on the thoracic spine. So your chest is open and fully expressed. You are not leaning back on your left hand also. You're keeping your back absolutely straight. Chest is lifted. Good. Release. Release. Switch the crossing of the legs. Switch the crossing of the legs. Again, interlock your fingers together. Extend your arms up. The same thing. Press the legs down. Press your feet down. In case you're not using anything underneath you, you're still pressing down, still lifting up. So I should not see this. Okay, you have to lift up. The groin is pressing down. Good. Now release your arms, left hand on the right knee and twist back. With the right hand, press into the floor and dig that right shoulder further into the chest. So push it back, rotate that right shoulder back and lift the diaphragm up. Lift the right chest up. Pull the left elbow away from the body and allow that to widen the left side of the chest. Good. Release. Interlock your fingers together, the last time on the other side. So extend your arms up. And then release your arms, right hand on the left knee and twist back. Again, do not lean back on your left hand. You are in fact using that left hand to push yourself away from the floor, to lift the upper body further up. Push the left shoulder into the shoulder blade. Left shoulder blade into the chest. Pull the right elbow away from the right side of the body and open the chest. Good. Release. Release. From here, let's come into the downward dog. Place your hands on the floor. Lift up. Keep appropriate distance between your hands and your feet. If you find it easy to push your heels down to the floor, you need to move back a little bit more. It should not be easy for you to rest the heels on the floor. You need to reach down, reach down. Step forward into Uttanasana. And now press the fingertips down and see if this becomes easier now that we did a little bit of twisting on the upper body. There's a length on the spine now. There's a, more of a suppleness, more of a straightness. So see if you can like place more of the hand on the floor. So if it was fingertips before, try to see if you can place like the entire fingers. If it was the entire fingers before, see if you can place the palms. Monica, that's good. Rennie, that's very nice. Good. And let's come up and grab your chair. Grab a chair, any chair. A stool will also work. Actually, for the first thing that we're going to do, you would need a chair. You would need something which is about hip height. So hip height is what we're looking at, yeah. Okay, and if it's a hard chair, use a blanket. I mean, if the back of the chair is hard, because you're going to place your leg up here. Yeah. Okay, and then let's stand facing the chair, square the hips. Okay, so when we do this, remember we have stretched the upper body a lot. Okay, we did a lot of twisting, so the upper body is very open, the chest is very open, and the shoulders are very strong. So now place your hands on your waist, and we're going to take the right leg and place it up on this chair, on the back of this chair. Yeah, Monica, you have to come closer because you're quite far from the back of the chair. Yeah, this should be better. Yeah. Now, here we could have taken a belt and we could hold the belt like around the foot, but let's not do that today. Today, just lengthen, lift the chest up, lift the diaphragm up. So as you push the right hip down, okay, it's a small movement of the body. You push the right hip down and you lift the diaphragm up. Lift the diaphragm up. You may feel that you're like bending the back, but remember that do not bend the rib cage. Just lift the diaphragm up. Lift the sternum up. It's the chest that lifts up and the rest of the body is sinking down to the floor. Interlock your fingers together. Extend your arms up. Okay, Nisha, that's really high for you. Yeah, that's too high for you. Maybe you can then just prop cushions. Okay. Yeah, I think this would work. Yeah, this is a much better height for you. Yeah. Okay. So now you've interlocked your fingers together. You're extending the arms up. Remember what we did in the beginning of the session. We were lifting the arms up, rolling the shoulders back, keeping the neck, the sides of the neck long. So that's exactly what you're doing here. The upper body is absolutely straight. Right hip is moving away from the right armpit. Upper body ascends up. Lower body is strong. Push the thigh down. Yeah. Pull the toes into the body. Yeah. Sumati, that's a great setup. Push the heel into the wall. That's a really nice setup. Okay, now release. Release the arms and let's switch legs. Same thing. Now you're going to place the left leg up on the chair. Yashaswini, you need to not hold with the toes. Okay? Rest the heel. Otherwise, you're shortening the back of the leg. Yes, that is what you need to do. Square the hips. Everyone square the hips before you lift that leg up. Yeah. Monica, pull the toes into the body. Yes. Slowly, slowly guys. The toes it may hurt to pull the toes in, but slowly we start to get that movement going. Square the hips. Square the hips. Now interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up. Widen the shoulder blades, move the shoulder blades away from each other. Okay, Nisha, you could place your foot on the seat of that chair. Yeah, yeah, like that, yeah. Okay, Sumati, that's good. Reni, good. Yeah, Monica, keep trying to pull the toes in. Yeah, Jasmine, for you also, I feel you need to pull the toes in more. Steffi, that's good. Yeah. Nisha, move your right hip in. Yeah, like that. Yes, very good. Very good. Steffi, that's good. Good. Good, guys. Come up. Yeah, bring the legs down. Now place your hands on the height that you had, like whichever height, whether you were on the chair or on the back of the chair. Place your hand on that height and extend your upper body back. And feel the same extension, like imagine that you were sitting on the floor and taking the arms up. There is an extension that happens in the body. Do the same extension here. So imagine that the hips are glued to the floor and you are extending the arms forward. Good. Release. Release. Now place your leg up on the seat of the chair. So Nisha, for you now you can use the small stool. Yeah. We may come back to this this higher level, but first let's do this. Okay. Now, so to begin with, let's just place the hands on the seat and take the other leg back and just come into this posture. It's like the Asana, where the left leg goes all the way back. Square the hips. Monica, you can take the leg, yeah, further back. Good. Reni, try not to come all the way in. Okay. Try to push the hip down. Yeah. So we're pressing the foot into the chair. Stephanie, you also take the leg further back. Yes. And now you sink the hip down. Yes. Yes. This is a different kind of sensation. We're going to sink all the way down, but this is a different sensation that we're getting here. Everyone rotate the left hip forward. Bring the left hip forward. To square the hips further, you have to bring that left hip forward. Yes. Release. Release. Now the same thing on the other side. So this time left leg comes up and we take the right leg back and we maintain a distance between the left calf and the left hamstrings. You have to maintain that distance and then you rotate the hip forward, right hip. Sink the hips forward, down, hold. Yeah, Steffi, that's a much better position right now. Good. This was Trikonasana using the chair. Okay, release. Release. And now you're going to place your hand on the place where your leg was, so whether it's the higher thing or the lower thing, and go into your Ardha Uttanasana here. So press the thighs back. Press the hands into the chair. Lengthen the upper body. Remember how it felt to lift the arms up when we were sitting. Find that same extension here. Steffi, work with your rib cage. Pull that rib cage into the body. Yes, Shaswini, you also work with the rib cage. Pull the rib cage in. Do not let gravity get the better of you. Yes, Shaswini, walk your feet 1 inch forward. Nisha, you also walk your feet more forward, 3-4 inches. Yes, now Nisha, you push back. Yes, like that. Good Reni, good Monica, good Sumati. Good. Good. Now come up. Now, Anjali. So everything we're doing is actually moving like your hip, the thighs, the groin, everything. Okay. Now we're going to do Anjaneya Asana on the chair, which is just, it's a variation of this. It looks a lot like this. So this time, instead of maintaining a distance between the hamstrings and the calves, you're going to sink all the way down. Okay? You're still squaring the hip, still pulling the left hip forward, but you're just keeping the back straight and reducing the entire gap between the calf and the knees. Now, the calf and the hamstrings. Now, if you have a problem with the knees, let's say your knees hurt or you've injured your knees, then do this with a lot of care. Then do not bend the knees so much. Don't bend the knee so much. You can do the previous variation. Yeah. But see how the knee feels. Straighten the back leg. Keep trying to straighten that back knee as you sink the hip down, as you push the upper body away from the lower body. Steffi, open the chest. Steffi, roll the shoulders back. Yes. Good. Release. Same thing on the other side. Now the left leg comes forward. Right leg is back. And you sink all the way down into Anjaneya Asana. And you open the chest. Tighten that right thigh. Roll the right hip in. Good. And release. This really stretches the hip flexors. It's good for you on a daily basis. Now, come into your Ardha Uttanasana once again. Extend the arms forward. Keep pressing the hands down. Lengthen the tailbone back. Keep a very straight back. Imagine that you're balancing a glass of water between your shoulder blades. Yashaswini, widen the legs. Legs should not be together. Ready? Just move the hands slightly forward. Slightly forward. Yes, now see how it changes. Good. Good. Come up. Come up. Now let's go back to that to the chair. The first height that you had, and place it to your right side. Yeah, for all of these postures, these are standing postures. Today you're engaging the core also. To execute all of these postures. Otherwise, the standing postures are just about the lower body in most classes. Okay, now the chair is to my right. I'm going to lift my right leg up and place it on the back of the chair. So, take appropriate distance. Left hip, left knee, left ankle should be in one line, and then the right side should be in one line. Now, everyone be vigilant. What is happening to the right hip? Is the right hip lifting up? Is this what you look like? Okay? Usually this is what people look like, so you have to make a conscious effort to push down. Yes. Yes. Good, Nisha. Yeah, keep pushing down. Very nice. Imagine that the inner groin, the right inner groin has to be pulled down. Good. Everyone interlock your fingers together, extend your arms up. Monica, this is very nice. Yeah, extend your arms up. Again, imagine that you're ascending up like you were when you were sitting. Then release your arms, and the fingers are now, the palms are now facing each other. Just Yashaswini, come a little closer to the chair. Pull the toes a little closer, the toes, right toes into you. Yeah. Widen the shoulder blades. Very nice. Good. Release. Release. Same thing on the other side. Nisha, there's an improvement in this posture for you. Your hip is more aligned in this. Good. And Sumati, I think you can use you are tall, so you could use a higher thing. Yeah, but that might be too high for you because that's above your hip. So you see what feels better for you. Yeah. And then take your left leg up. Yeah, so take a moment to make sure that the right hip, ankle, knee are in one line, right toes are facing forward, left hip is not lifting up, left hip is pushed down, sides of the body are equal, they are parallel to each other. Good. Interlock your fingers together and extend the arms up. Yeah, very good. Rennie, pull the toes into the body. Monica, that's very nice. Yeah. Good. Good. On one side, it's always a little more problematic to get an open chest. Usually it's the left side that you do this. There's a slight tilt to the left. Here is where you really need to push the thigh down and lift up. Now release the hands, and the fingers are now facing each other. Yeah, palms are facing each other. Lift up as though you are sitting on the floor and lifting up. Yeah, keep pushing that right hip down. Very nice. Release the leg. And put this chair aside now. Now along with the shoulders, and the upper body, there should be an openness on the hip, like a little bit of a looseness on the hip, maybe the inner groin, inner thigh. Okay, Trikonasana. So remember how we had done it on Monday. You're going to take the hands in, jump out to Trikonasana, unless you're menstruating. If you're menstruating, then you do not jump. Yeah, right foot out. And extend to the right and place your hand anywhere that you can reach. So whether it's on the ankle or it's on the floor, whatever is comfortable for you. And look up. Since we have stretched the lower body, and since we have opened up the upper body, it will become easier for you to do this posture, execute this posture. Good, Nisha. Very nice. Steffi, try and reach down to the floor. You'll be able to. Yeah, Steffi, keep your hand behind the leg, not in front. Yes. Monica, that's very nice. Good. Okay, good guys. Very nice. Come down, keep the hands out. Right leg in, left leg out. Yeah. Now extend to the left. Place your hand either on wherever you can reach, even if it's the shin, if it's the ankle, or if you can go further down. Press both feet down into the floor. That will be coming naturally to you because we've worked a lot on grounding the feet. Good. Good. And release. And hands in front of you, feet together, and jump up and come back into your Tadasana. Now in Tadasana, interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up. Now this is another extension of the body, it's the same movement where your upper body is lifted up. Now it's just that your lower body is stuck to the floor, both feet are stuck to the floor. Release your arms, make sure that the hands are facing each other, palms are facing each other. From the side, it should not be like this, okay? The chest is not open like that, rib cage is pulled in. Yeah, Steffi, you need to take care of that. Rib cage should be always pulled in, not out, unless the sternum has to lift up. Good. Release. Release. Now, Parshva Konasana. Again, hands come into Tadasana and then extend out like you would jump out for Virbhadrasana 2, for Warrior 2. Legs wide apart. Yeah. Turn the right foot out. As you bend down, as you bend the right knee down, place the right hand also on the floor behind the right leg and extend the left hand out. Look up, open the chest, look up to the ceiling. Look under your left armpit and keep looking straight up. Keep your gaze up at the ceiling, under the armpit. Sink the hips down. Good. And then come up and straighten the right leg. Bring the right leg in, take the left leg out. Again, as you bend the left knee down, place the left hand behind the left leg, extend the right hand out. Look up at the ceiling from underneath your right armpit. Yes, widen the groin. You're widening the lower body also. Breathe. Good. And then come up, hands down, jump back. Now get your chair again, the higher chair. If you have a block, you could get a block also. Okay? Now I'm going to demonstrate with the... So I'm placing the chair to my left side so that my right leg, we're doing Ardha Chandrasana, half moon posture. Okay? Just watch once. The body needs to be in straight lines. Okay, so we're going to prop the left leg up, and similar to how we had like the legs in this position where my legs are at 90 degrees, even in Ardha Chandrasana, the legs should be something like this. You know, it should, I need to see a parallel leg. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. I'm going to turn my right foot out, take appropriate about a leg's distance away from the wall. Watch first before you do it, okay? So I've turned my right foot out. I'm going to place my right hand about a foot away from this right leg, okay? And I'm placing my hand here, and I'm doing that because I want a straight upper body. If I go further down, sometimes it's not possible to keep a straight body. So I want to keep a straight body as much as I can. And then I'm going to lift up and place this other leg on top of my chair, and then just keep a straight, like the other hand is just straight. So you see what happens to the upper body. Now my shoulders are stacked on top of each other. My neck is long. Okay? So you could essentially see my spine, you know, from the navel, sternum, it's a straight spine. So I want to see this now. So you can use a block if you want, and you have support for your leg also. So the body has to be in one plane, stretched out. Try your best. Let me see. Take your time also. So Nisha, now that height is good for you. Yeah, like it will give you a better lift. So first you place the hand on that block, and then we lift up. Yes, good. Yeah, but Nisha, see, you're leaning back. So can you bring that upper leg a little closer to the edge of your chair? Oh, it moves. Yeah, to the edge. Yes. Yes. Steffi, the toes that are lifted up, push the toes towards me. Get the toes facing me. Yes. Yes, push the heel out. Rennie, that's good. Push that, yeah, everyone push the heel out, and then extend your left hand, guys. Place the left hand on top of your thigh, on top of your body. Yashasvi, soften the right leg. Soften. Yeah, Rennie, that's very nice. Steffi, good. Nisha, good. Yeah, Sumati, good. Sumati, you can open the chest a little more. So walk the right hand further back, further closer to me. Yes, like that. Now, yeah, now see, very nice. Good. Monica, you have a question? Okay. Okay, good. Good. Okay, guys, come out. Same thing on the other side now. Same thing on the other side. No, go step by step. First, your hand goes on the block, and then you lift the leg up, not the other way around. Yeah. Yes. Nisha, very good. Very good. Nice. Rennie, very nice. Good, guys. Yeah, this is how you need to practice this posture. It looks very nice. Sumati, in this case also, push your left hand further behind the leg. You know, so take it to the back. Yes, like that. So it automatically takes the leg, takes the chest back, opens the chest. Yeah, there's a cramp. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Monica, you can go further down. You can place the entire palm on that block. Yes, there you go. Good job. Good job. Okay, come up. Very nice. Good. So now you guys know the alignment. Now without this, without the chair. But you can use a block. Okay, and I do it on your own. I need to see an open chest and a right angle between the legs. The legs should make a right angle and an open chest. Go ahead and do it just like how we do it in the classical posture, where you turn the right foot out, reach out, place the hand, classical Ardha Chandrasana. Yes. Yes. Monica, you can rest your elbow on the chair if you're, oh sorry, no, you're not using a chair, sorry, yeah. Okay guys, come out. Okay, you did it well. Now let's do the other side together, okay, step by step. Take this left leg, place this block to the left side. Use a block, use a height, yeah, step by step, okay. Now you start in Tadasana, hands in front of you, jump out into the Trikonasana stance. It's a small Trikonasana stance. Now turn the left leg out. Left leg out. Okay. Now start to bend the left leg. Reach out. Place your hand on this block, securely on this block. And then start to shift your body weight on the left leg, and then finally lift the right leg up. For this class, you can place the right hand on top of your right thigh. So open the chest and extend the right hand down like you would in Tadasana. Yeah, push the heel out. Stay there. Stay there. Yeah, okay, come out, good. Good, okay. Very good. Okay, so you have learned something from the chair. Like I see a lot more stability, I see a lot more openness. Okay, but in your personal practice, keep using a chair. It needs in your Ardha Chandrasana, the leg which is lifted must be straight. Okay. Another thing I'm seeing is that you don't want to bend the front leg. Everyone just wants to go down here and then lift up. Nobody is bending this leg. In Ardha Chandrasana, to go in, you bend your leg, okay? And to come out, like from here, to come out, again you bend your leg. So there is a lot of knee engagement in it. It's not like you're not jerking the knee back, okay? Alright, now come into your downward dog. Come into the downward dog, and we will do some twisting also. Yeah. Now you have stretched, okay, in this session, you have stretched from the groin all the way to the heels. Make use of that. Really widen the back of the legs. Widen the inner groin. Step forward, Uttanasana. Keep your feet about hip width distance apart in Uttanasana. Everyone hold your ankles in Uttanasana. Hold your ankles. Extend your elbows out and try and get the top of the head closer and closer to the floor. Yes, get your head closer and closer to the floor. Lift your hips up. Yeah, if you have to bend your knees, that's also fine. That's fine. Nisha, move the hips a little forward on top of your ankles. Yes. Good. And come up. Come up. Sit down. So I'll just sit to the side so that you can see. Okay. Now you're sitting with your legs crossed. Okay. So now we're gonna turn to the right side. You're gonna extend the the left hand out as far as you can. Right hand is on the floor and you twist. Just try and twist the body. Press the right hand away from the floor and you're pushing the shoulders away. Yeah, so we're not coming down. You're also trying to push the right shoulder as far away from the floor as possible. Yeah, so there has to be that twist on the upper body. It's quite a deep twist. Yeah. Monica, extend your left hand out and place it on the floor. Left hand. Yes, and press the other hand into the floor and open up. Nisha, try to put both hips down to the floor. Both glutes are down, knees are down. Okay, come up. Come up. Was this a deep stretch? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, it like really gets into the rib cage. Same thing on the other side. So this time you twist to the left, reach out with the opposite hand. So the right hand is the opposite hand, and then left hand pushes you away from the floor. Yeah, so the side view is like this. You walk the hand, right hand forward, push the left hand in. Good. Release. Release. Now if you have something to sit on, go ahead and use it. If you don't have anything also, that's fine. Even a cushion is fine. Nothing is also fine. Just a little bit of height under the hips. Extend both legs straight ahead. Bend your right leg, pull it in. The knee is close to the chest. Now reach forward, hold the left toes. Yeah, hold the left toes. So if you find that this right foot comes up, then walk it out. So it's okay, to have it like a little away from the left. Good. Release. Now right leg goes forward, left leg comes in, and now you do the same thing. Good. Now release. And release the block or whatever you're sitting on. Fire log pose now. Left leg is on the floor, right leg is on top. Place your hands on the floor, walk your hands forward. Yes. Release. Now switch legs. So whichever leg was below, you're gonna place it on top and then walk forward. Yeah. And then walk your hands back. And now lie down in Shavasana. Rest. You can keep a little bit of a height, like a bolster or something under your head. Sorry, not a bolster, like a blanket or a cushion, something soft. Yeah, and if you're placing something under your neck, then you want to make sure that the chin is like tilted towards the chest. Okay, the chin is not going away from the chest, it's slightly tilted. It doesn't have to completely rest on your chest, but the chin should be coming down. It gives the brain a break. Yeah, and rest. Close your eyes. Start to draw your attention inwards. Yeah, adjust your body so that it's completely relaxed. Start to focus on your breathing and relax completely.